Hello Factorio people, welcome back to the Krastorio 2 reverse mega base. You join me here in the middle of trying to space everything out a bit more so that the trains don't jam. I just copied, tried to say cut and copied at the same time there. I just cut and paste everything one station apart. And that's going to take a long time, so that's funny. Alright, what I thought we'd do today is see how feasible it is to get all of the blank tech cards done. You may have noticed that for each of the science builds that we have, they all need blank tech cards. Power has gone off. Oh, I should probably fix that. No, not that one. This one. That'll do. We need blank tech cards, and we need quite a lot of them. $3,600 per minute. Just for the... whoa, no, that's not even that. That's the wrong one. 7,200 per minute. Which is 1.3 transport belts. And that's just for one science. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Now thankfully they're quite easy to make. They just need iron and copper. And that makes 5 blank tech cards. So while you watch all of my robots fly around, I will open my Google browser and do the old reminder for you to like and comment and subscribe and all that jazz, as you have been doing, and which I do appreciate. Maybe one day I'll be able to quit my job and play Factorio for you. No, don't see that happening. The Factorio lab.github.io save state I have here is telling me it is a mere 10, exactly 10 superior transport belts. 54,000 per minute. 10. So I suppose we should find some space and have a play. And hopefully while all of this is going down, the robots will finish this job. And that of course means that science is going to stop for a while. But why isn't this moving? Why aren't the robots actually doing anything? There's not, I think, anything in the train. So why... these robots are waiting to pick up the track, so I don't know why the other robots aren't. Okay, right. And now I have to get back into a logistic zone so that this stupid radiation damage can go away. Please, take them. Thank you. I understand that radiation damage thing. Like I do. It's annoying. It's annoying. Out of all of the things they added for Krastorio 2, I don't understand why radiation dealing you damage is the one piece of realistic gameplay they decided to add. Oh, it's like I can just carry 50 advanced furnaces, 50 quantum computers, 10 nuclear locomotives in my train, in my back pocket, but oh, don't you go near uranium. Don't you go near uranium, it'll kill you. Okay. I'm not really complaining, I'm joking. I love this mod. I actually love this mod. It's very, very good. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? I should probably have this as a blueprint. Let me do that. Let me do that as well. Shout out in the comments if you want me to make this blueprint book public. There's not much in it right now. The grid section, a train blueprint just so I can do this. The T section, the I section, a station, a double wide station, and the 8x8 unloader and loader. And the unloader is only there just so I could mock up exactly how much space the maximum amount of space I could possibly get out of a single train unloading. Right. There we go. No, not there we go. Robots, please, do some work. Anything. Just do something, anything. I don't mind. This is going to take a long time. Each one of these chests still has like 10,000 science cards in it for them to take away. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, just... We still don't have power. Oh, it does matter. Things, they matter. Why do things matter so much? How irritating that things matter, am I right? Alright, let's... No! Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's my first day here on YouTube.com. Right. Blank tech cards. Let's go. I knew I should have let the robots finish this before I started recording. But I also knew that there'd be a non-zero number of people out there like me who really enjoy watching all of the yellow squares flying around. You remember when this was a secret option in the debug menu? And every pro player would like go into the debug menu and turn it on, along with this one as well. Recipe icons was also a debug option. You remember that? Anyway, this is 1.6 transport belts of tech cards, and we said we wanted 10. So without any singularity beacons at all, we would need about 7 of these. Which is only 3 belts of iron and 3.2 belts of copper cable. Copper cable is less compressed than plates. You get more copper cable out than you put copper plates in terms of space. Please take all of this out of my inventory, thank you. Can we put a singularity beacon down just to maybe make this a bit more of a nice round number? Six of these with 1 singularity beacon has a slight overproduction, but I'm okay with that. 3 belts of iron. That's actually a lot less than I thought it would be. I honestly thought this was going to be a nightmare. 3 belts of copper cable. Can we do the old... Can we do this plan? Maybe we should try doing this plan. Like this. Should have maybe kept the modules in there, shouldn't I? How's that? How's that look, game? Well, it's enough copper cable, that's for sure. By quite a lot. Obviously we've sacrificed some modules here for this, but... Could do 8 of these, which should be 6 belts of copper, which overproduces by quite a lot, so it won't even be 6 belts, but you know. We could have an 8. We can have an 8 belt unloader and just feed 1 belt into each, and that should be fine. Because we only need 2 ingredients in, so we can use a wide station for this. Alright, let's do it like this, shall we? Let's do it like this. Are the robots done yet? No, of course not. Are they even sort of done doing this? Not really, still quite some way to go. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's put the next station grid down. And we decided that everything was going to have to be spaced a bit further apart than I would like. Also begs the question, how tall do we want to make these before we start going wide? I don't know. It also depends on if we put another double wide in somewhere, because if we say this is going to be this high, because this is taken up 2. Oh, if this is taken up 2, then I can just put this here, can't I? Because there's no danger of a deadlock like that. Yes, of course. Big rock is in the way. Excuse me. I'm gonna just do this. Hello? Did I set this to do tiles at some point? I did. I did. Frame rate. Okay, goodbye. Yeah. So because this station is too high, 2 grid squares high, there's no actual danger of, as long as we get rid of these, and I got rid of those from the blueprint so that we don't have that issue again, because then the signalling is actually the bottom and the top of the T-junction is the only signal that we care about. Did I delete them all sensibly? I did. So then this one will be here, and it can be too high if it needs... No, now it can't be too high because that means that the entrance is at the bottom, and then that is an issue. So that one would have to be there if this were to be double high, even though I've called the blueprint double wide for some reason. Do I care about that? Do I want to change this so the T-junction is at the top? Should I have I should have a version of both, right? Because here it needs to be at the bottom, whereas here it would need to be at the top. Bung that on the later base, please. Get rid of this, get rid of this. This is going to be an easy win, isn't it? I've only been recording 11 minutes, and I'm basically already done. What am I gonna have to do next? Need to put some of these down. That's what I need to make things a bit more of a square. It is what it is. Well, it is what it is. I might also just quickly go and up the number of construction robots, because that is clearly a bottleneck. I thought I had enough, but I don't. Well, I did up until... Why are you missing a roboport? I did have enough up until this exact job, and that's what I said. As I said, I've got enough, but if I decide I need more, then I'll change it. And I do need more. Look at them go! Is the YouTube compression going to deal with this? Don't get hit by a train. Oh, I just deconstructed a train, didn't I? I'm probably missing a train. Probably missing a train or two. That's fine. 4,000 construction robots, all busy. Let's go 10,000. Just do 10,000. I also don't know why I've attached... What I should do is I should attach each of the roboports to a substation so that they all have the same signal. They each have their own unique signal, but the unique signal is the global total construction box. So it doesn't make any difference. You're still going to have to run a red cable to each of these inserters if that's the way you want to do it. The other option is to just not have a count at all and just use this to insert construction robots whenever there's space. That does have its own set of issues. Good lord, look at them go! Oh, it's so satisfying. Let's speed the game up, shall we? Still not that quick, is it? Still not that quick. There it goes. Alright, okay, and then... Should... Yeah, fill the rest of these in. I'm sure that network shrunk there for a bit. Oh, it's because they go down. Because the roboports go down, and then they have an internal charge for their battery, and then that battery dies. So yes. Alright, that's good. Alright, everything's sorted. Good, good, good. Let's open the train menu and see what I did. 15 trains. 2 of everything except we were missing 1. 2 for everything is right, isn't it? 1, 2, and there's 6 cards, yeah, so we're just missing 1 of these. Waiting at yellow tech cards. Why did that not take me there? Waiting at yellow tech cards. There it is. Shift left click to copy. Shift right click to copy. Shift left click to paste. Off you go. You are the replacement. Sorry, other train. Okay, we're off. May as well go on foot. Got enough exoskeletons. May as well go on foot. Need to pad this episode out. It is Tuesday night. I am working all day tomorrow, so I have to record this now because I won't have time to record this before it goes live on Wednesday. So if you leave a comment on Sunday's video between when I'm recording this, which is 8 PM GMT, and tomorrow 4 PM GMT, I will not be able to respond to you, and for that I apologise. Alright, it's going here. Here's where it's going. Here's where it's going. And it's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be easy. Let's get the unloading done first, because we're gonna just have 8. We said we had gonna have 8 of these, didn't we? So let's just put the 2 unloadings in now, because we know that that's fine. Satisfying robot noises. No, I made this blueprint for this as if this was going to be the... I mean, this is the biggest it could ever be. Each wagon unloading into a 6x6 warehouse, which then goes into an 8x8 balancer. That is as much as it's going to be. Is that actually the way I want to do this, though? I've done it here for the components, because we do use an awful lot of components for this. So yeah, all right. I guess I will do that. That doesn't mean I actually have to delete this. Because I'm gonna do it like this, like the other one was. 3, 4. Okay, and same up there. One day I'm going to have to actually do an episode that is a considerable challenge, you know? Like, not... logistically, this is actually fairly easy and acceptable. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of the train track, don't need that, because you're just going like this. And like this, except for those 2, of course. That was clearly an error. And then I guess it's going there. There's fine. Alright, so we'll have copper from the top. Copper top. Is that a thing? What is that? Oh god, that better not be something horrendous. It's a snake, isn't it? It's nothing. What am I thinking of? Don't say carrot top. Don't say carrot top. Is it from Hot Shots Part 2? Alright, this is turning into a tangent. Sorry, I was just literally in Google on the other just while I'm recording Factorio. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, the copper comes in here. this, then the copper cables need to... It needs to be 3 belts. I assumed that that would be enough. It's possible that that's actually not enough, and that I've made a horrendous mistake here. Also, can one substation cover all of this? It can. Beautiful. I'm not sure 5 superior inserters are going to be enough. We'll find out. We'll bloody find out soon enough. A loader. Unloader. Into somewhere. I'll just put it... I'm not going to put it anywhere because I know it will go wrong. Okay, let's see if this is actually enough. If this isn't enough, then we might have to do some weird shenanigans here with... Excuse me. With, like... It needs 3 belts, so, like, this isn't going to work. We might have to try and space this slightly differently so that there's enough room for loaders and unloaders in between and do it like that instead, which should be okay, because this is vastly overproducing, so... We just have to see. We're just in the suck it and see phase. And we can also set this up. We said copper on the top. Iron. Certainly seems enough to me. Oh no, it's going down. Oh, it's because this was full. That's why. The output was full, so it didn't need to load any extra copper in. Oh, each one is outputting more than 1 belt. What did I say? I said 10 belts. How am I going to get 10 belts into one train? Didn't think of that, did I? I'm going to have to use a 10 to 16 balancer. Oh no, it's going to be a nightmare. It's enough copper is the point. Oh no, I'm going to have to get the big old balancer book out. 10 to 8, no. 10 to 10, no. I'm going to have to use the 16 to 16. And only use 10 belts, which I kind of hate. I kind of hate that idea. Don't see any other way around it though. Do I? Do I see any other way around it? No, I honestly don't. I currently don't. My problem with the 16 to 16 balancer is I feel like if I'm only using 10 inputs, it's not actually balanced. Plus, I don't actually. I do have enough room because I will do weird things. What was my plan here? Why didn't I think of this? When I did this, why didn't I think that this was actually going to be 10 belts? It's 10 belts, isn't it? It is. Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually more than 10 belts. There's nothing stopping me from just moving this up a bit other than the fact that it might ruin my plan for fueling. The other consideration with this is that there are going to have to be a lot of trains that come to this station. But due to the loading speed and the fact that I can just have them wait here, have them wait at the unloading station before. I shouldn't need a massive stacker for this. On paper it sounds bad, right? You're saying, oh, you're going to want 6 trains, potentially more than that, all going to one station to load up on tech cards all at the same time. But it only uses 2 belts of output. And not even exactly 2 belts, like 1 and a bit. 1.4 per minute in train wagons. Oh my god. Thanks. Okay, there's a bug with the rate calculator at the moment. I'm sure that will be fixed. I'm sure that will be fixed. Do not be alarmed, folks. Rate calculator is generally very good. It's probably just been a patch to the game or something that has affected that. My point is that each one of these uses 7,560 cards per minute. One wagon can hold 40 stacks of 200, which is 8,000. So you're only using one wagon a minute. So it's only once every 8 minutes that the train has to come here and load. It's fine. It's fine. Right, the real, I don't know why I put that back down. I have to put it back down, or it's not powered. The question is how am I actually going to get 10 belts of output into... I mean, there's a 10 to 10 balancer here, but obviously there's not 10 things like this. I want to balance it into either into 8s or 16s. 8 doesn't work because there's more than 8 belts, so I'm going to have to use the 16. Oh, I was going to move it up, wasn't I? I was going to move it up before I got hugely distracted. I'll just move it up. That's fine. I'll just have to move it up. There's not going to be anything else, I'm pretty sure, that will need 16 belts of output. When I do electronic components, I'm going to need, according to Factorio lab.github.io, electronic components is going to be an absolute freaking nightmare. 24 belts. So I'm going to need 24.7 in fact. So I'm going to need 4 stations, and I'm going to give each one of those 4 stations 8 belts. I'm not going to actually try and get 24 purple transport belts loading into the one station. That would be madness. So here I'm going to make a small exception, just so that I can just have one station doing blank tech cards. What do you mean not enough rails? Oh, why? Why though? Alright, fine, do it like that. Do it like that, see if I care. That's now not necessary. That one probably is necessary, or at least maybe like there. Or maybe... Suddenly forgot how signals work. This needs to be a chain signal so that then this one and this one can be... Yeah, whatever, that's fine. And then I can put the 16 to 16 balancer down. It's going to be 16 out as well, but not 10 out, because I'm going to do this 8 times with 2 belts each, so this is going to be perfect, in fact. And we'll put it there. It works. We know that it works. It's fine. Like that. Alright, let me get all of this sorted. I need the undergrounds to be lined up. That's what it really needs. Oh, whoops. That's that one. Oh, that is the end. That's fine. No, I can count. I can count up to 8. I wonder if 2 episodes a week of this, whether I will actually get this done before the big patch to Krastorio. I think I will, due to what I read on the Discord about how long the big Krastorio 2.2 or whatever they're calling it is going to take. So I think I will, and I'm not going to pressure myself into doing more than 2 episodes a week, because as I say, I barely found the time this week to do today's. Like, I'd rather just be in bed. But, you know, the numbers don't lie. This is good for YouTube. And I would be foolish to not continue to take steps that allow me to not have to leave the house and see real people, and instead just talk to myself on the internet for hours at a time. Deep concentration here. Look at that number of actions per minute that are happening. This is gonna look pretty swish, wouldn't you say? Am I in a logistics zone? I'm not. Alright, I might just have to stand here for a moment and get and do this with ghosts while awkward. While I get filled up with logistics bots. By logistics bots. Which sounds really bad. No! Which means they're all off by 1 now. Because I use that one as the baseline. That's better. Are we good? Am I full of purple belts? Both literally and figuratively? I believe I am. How long have I been recording? 34 minutes. I was thinking about maybe doing the arithmetic combinator to open and close the station, but I don't think it's necessary. All I'll really do is I'll just give this a train limit of 2. And then 1 train can be here loading, another train can be here waiting. Here. And then the other 4 trains, if they need to come and load on tech cards, they'll just have to wait at their respective stations. But for now, let's turn it on and see how it flippin' works, shall we? If and how it works. What's wrong with this one? Oh. Nice. very poor for UPS, all of these half-filled belts, but I don't see that being a problem in the long run. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's just check. The end one working, 100% speed, never running out of copper cables. Output is full. We knew they were overproducing. 3 output belts of these is, yeah. Those are limited as well. That's probably fine. Might have to up the limit on these, but whatever, we'll see. And this, again, I may as well up the limit on this because we want the trains to... We at least want 2 train loads in here, at the very least. So at least that. Which one did I change? That one. Yeah. I mean, you could just... No, that doesn't make any sense. You want to use the big ones because you want to be able to load and unload as fast as possible. Which is why you do it like this. And why you do it like this. You don't necessarily need to do that here when you're using such a small amount. But you definitely need to do it here and here because you need 12 inserters. When this is the real build and not the fake Infinity Chest build. Looks good. Looks good to me. Let's quickly name these stations. Maybe we should just quickly set up one train just to have a look. This one is copper. And this one is iron. Let me do one just so that, and then off camera I will do the rest. Don't need to do all 6 of these on camera, do I? Probably need better signalling here as well. Probably. What do you mean missing material for construction? There's literally 10,000 robots in the thing. One of you, please do something. Oh no, leave that, just turn these into regular chests. And then this one is blank tech cards to this one? Yeah, production tech, yeah, good. Right, give me a train, please. Fetch me a train, for I am hungry. You are going to blank tech cards until you are full, and then you're going to blank tech cards to production tech until you are empty. Off you go. Eventually I'll have a problem with a train when it has empty uranium fuel cells to take out, but you know. That's another, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it moment. The inserters are the wrong way around. What a ruse. No, now it's going to be uneven. Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. It was hideous, whatever it was. Robots, please. You have the... It's fine. That's why you use balancers, I suppose. Do you think for aesthetics this balancer should be here? I think it should. I think for aesthetic reasons this balancer should line up with this. like that. That's much better. That does mean all of this could come across a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. I'll just outright delete it. I'll delete it from here so that I don't end up pocketing all of the plates that are in the underground as well. Come on, speed this up, please. Oh, it uses hardly anything. And now this is full. Oh, for crying out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 3 trains worth. Just 3 trains worth, just so I can get rid of this. Uses the iron a lot quicker than the copper, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to put the iron back and then wait for the copper to run out. And then turn the iron off. So probably about now. This is so much more trouble than it was worth. I suppose this is a good time to put in, I don't ever want iron plates in my inventory, I don't ever want copper plates in my inventory, I don't ever want blank tech cards in my inventory. I can do all of this one by one. Look at this timing, how did he know? How did he know? How is his timing so good? There. Oh, you're back. $32, 30, how many? 40, how many, sorry? Oh, 64,000. Oh yeah, each train is 8,000. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. That was quite quick. That was quite quick, was it not? Right, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more of this series, be sure to subscribe. I will try and make more of an effort for the next episode on Sunday to, I should put these back, to actually do something slightly more exciting. Even this was exciting, obviously. I know you're all extremely excited by what happened here today, but let's do something. How do you not have these? Could set up a mining outpost or something along those lines. We could look at enriching copper and iron, because that's going to be a nightmare, because that's going to need water in and dirty water comes out, and oh boy, that's going to be fun. Good stuff. Yes, I did the call to action bit at the end, didn't I? The like, comment, subscribe, and I did it at the beginning. Check me out. Other than that, I guess I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.